Welcome to the happy live streaming post-match reaction for India's match, and I'm very happy that my prediction of Sunil Chhetri scoring and India scoring 2 goals came true. So let's wait for everybody to come online on our chat before we start the discussion here. Just going to open the stats also of the match. Oops. Today is 7th. Well, okay. Yeah, just opening the stats before we start the show. And by that time, just open the stats. India kept 74% possession in this game, which is also another feather on Indian football team and Igor Stimac. So welcome everybody. Congratulations for fantastic 2-0 win against Bangladesh. And I think I'm very happy that my prediction came true. And I wanted India to keep a clean sheet and also score at least 2 goals. And who none other than our captain, fantastic Sunil Chhetri. I don't think we have any goal scorer as of now. I think we need to keep him fit. We need to keep him uh, for longer period, making sure that he play for India for at least next 2 years, and especially considering Asia Cup in 2023, we need him there. So welcome everybody. So we have over 100 people joining in. I think we were surprised by the lineup. Also, regarding the lineup, we predicted in the pre-match live streaming that India will play 3-5-2 with Dante and Bipin Singh on the wing. I think that was surprise for the Bangladesh coach and us for us. I think, and it took Bangladesh also some time to adjust to that India's that formation uh, because Udanta and Bipin Singh was keeping the width and they had a lots of ball also. But I think they unable to create as many chances as as Igor Stimac wanted them to create. I think Sana looked very good in that right-sided centre back. I think was the best player at least in the first half for India because the way he was passing the ball was fantastic. So India started with 3-5-2 formation, and India struggled for some chances initially, but India was keeping the ball well, which was very good for Igor Stimac because he wanted his team to keep the ball, and he spoke in the pre-match conference that this game his team will try to keep the ball and try to be attacking while they have the ball, and I think that's what India shown in the first half. And I think another player which we need to talk about is Brendan Fernandez. Maybe no assist for him today, but fantastic performance by him, created so many chances for Indian team. I think at least 6 chances till 63 minutes. I think he created 3-4 more chances after that. He was fantastic. And Gurpreet Singh Sandhu has nothing to do today. A good holiday for him and the back line, I think. And if you talk about Bangladesh goalkeeper also, he didn't have anything to do until unless Chhetri scored those 2 goals for India, which is his, by the way, 74th goal for India. If you calculate these 2 goals, and I think he has gone ahead of Lionel Messi again because Lionel Messi scored 72 goal to go equal to Sunil Chhetri, and now he scored 73 and 74 goal, and he's gone ahead of Messi. And this is no comparison with Messi or Ronaldo, but it's just the record of FIFA, the active goal scorer list, and Sunil Chhetri just behind Cristiano Ronaldo once again. And I think he will have one more game against Bangladesh, where he will like to score more goals. So talking about standing after this game, India is now comfortably sitting third with 6 points. Now, interesting thing is we have a game against Afghanistan. So irrespective of this result, India need to win the game against Afghanistan, because if we draw, then both us and Afghanistan will have 6 points, and then it will come to goal difference. Luckily, India's goal difference is better, -1 compared to -9 for Afghanistan. So I think but it better that if India can win the next game against Afghanistan, that will help India to finish 9 points in this group stage, and that will be, I think, good outcome overall for Igor Stimac from this group. We wanted India to finish at least third, and if they win against Afghanistan, they will have 9 points and they will finish third. And Afghanistan goal difference is very bad, so their goal difference is -9. India's is -1, so India is a bit better on the goal difference side. So that will also help India. Considering we did not consider much goal as like Afghanistan, and I think in love with Sana. Sana was fantastic according to me. If Of course, Sunil Chhetri is man of the match by scored 2 goals. But if we take out Sunil Chhetri goals, I think Sana or Brendan will be a man of the match. Both were fantastic. Brendan created so many chances. And one more thing which I want Igor Stimac to make sure that Brendan should be playing closer to the forwards. He was dropping too deep because of course there was not many ball carriers in Indian team. Sometimes he was getting frustrated and dropping deep in the midfield. And talking about another player forward, Manveer Singh did not have a good day today. Bad touches. I think he wasted some chances also, and I think Agar Stimac saw that. He changed the game, brought Liston Classo also in, but I think Liston Classo also did not have much impact. I would have liked to see someone like Ishan Pandita coming in that role, which might could have given him more confidence, going into the next game. But nevertheless, 2-0 win for India. I think fantastic. I just will open my notes also. So India was keeping the ball well in the first half. Other than that, I think another horrendous refereeing decision by a referee. I think there was a penalty for India for when Sunil Chhetri was fouled by Bangladeshi defender. Instead of that, he gave the handball for Sunil Chhetri ball which came out of the shoulder. Another player, like people are saying, Glenn Martins was fantastic. I think he is looking very good, and I think now when Rolvin Borges and Thapa comes back, Igor Stimac will have a headache to pick that midfield two or midfield three, because I'm sure Brendan is not going anywhere. So it's between now Glenn, Suresh, Thapa, and Roland Borges for those two spaces, and then of course you have somebody like Apuya also there, Yashir also there. So let's see how that goes in the next game. India has at least now from today at least 8 day rest. At least 7 day rest from today, so that will also help India to bring player backs like somebody like Andrit Thapa or Roland Borges if he get his fitness back. So that will be a good rest before we take on Afghanistan. So again, I'm digging deep on my notes. Bangladesh saw that India was keeping the ball more and more, so they changed the player in the 35 minute, and they brought their number 7 in instead of number 11. And I think it was looking like that India is keeping the ball, but India was not creating many chances. And just after that change, the Sana's header from Brendan corner, he almost scored there before the goal line clearance came from Bangladeshi defender. I think overall India was creating chances, but India was not making the Bangladesh goalkeeper to make saves. That was another concern for me in the first half. And I think once the halftime break happened, Agar Stimac again saw that he both the wingers or wing back Udanta and Bipin Singh was getting the balls, but they're not able to make difference in the final third. So at halftime he changed that, brought Yashir in midfield, switched the Suresh to the right wing back role, and Ashik as a left wing back role. I think that change helped India because Ashik was more direct compared to Bipin Singh, and that also gave a bit of space Brendan to play because Ashik was stretching the defense on the left side. So yeah, before moving to the second half play, let's take some of your reaction and comments. Why Sunil Chhetri did not play as a striker in Qatar match, says Invincible Gamer. He started as a striker in that match before India switched Manveer to center. So that's the thing. Some games are favorable to strikers like Manveer. Some games are favorable to strikers like Sunil Chhetri. So I think coach needs to keep changing accordingly. And why Sahel Abdul Samad is not in the second half. Hrikesh, I think once India scored goal, Agor Stimac wanted to make defense first approach. So he brought somebody like Adil Khan. I think Parnoy Haldar also came in the late in the second half. So that's the approach. So that's why I think he did not brought somebody like Sahel in the second half. Ashik Quran was brilliant. I think he was bit direct. He was trying to put early crosses in, and I think it's a long time since Sunil Chhetri scored header for Indian team, and he's finally scored. And the second goal was very very well taken. Also Suresh on the overlapping run. I think Suresh, once he moved to right wing back role, he was not looking as comfortable as in the midfield because he was not able to run his time is run properly. Sometimes he's getting offside, sometimes he's coming back, going early. But eventually, that one time when it got correct, it was for the second goal when Suresh found his captain Sunil Chhetri in between the box, and I think Sunil Chhetri first touch from his left and before finishing towards Bangladesh goal was a brilliant play for him. And Ashik's cross was also good. I think the way he crossed that ball, and that's what difference between Ashik and Bipin in that role. Ashik is more of direct player. Bipin, I think, maybe could have looked better if Bangladesh have attacked more. Bangladesh was sitting very deep in their 4-5-1 formation, so that's interesting from Bangladesh also. But I think big relief for Igor Stimac for Indian team before going into that match against Afghanistan. As more and more viewers have tuned in, I just want to make summary of the match again. India kept around 74% possession against Bangladesh, which was I think good. And considering we had total 16 shots, out of which 5 were on target. I think that's my point is we took shots, but I wanted to us to test the Bangladesh goalkeeper more and more. And they also blocked 6 of our shots, and also we had a 9 corner kicks. And I think out of 9, at least 6 or 7, Brendan put them on a at a right place at a right time. I think Subhashish Bose had a one header, Sunil Chhetri had a one free header, Sandesh had a very good heading chance ability. So that's what the thing. Brandon was with his playmaking ability, like before the match I said, he was the playmaker in this team. And I wanted him to create at least 3-4 chances for Indian forward, and he created way, way more than that. Irrespective that we did not score from those chances, but I think that helped India to keep the tempo going. And going ahead, I think Brendan performance for in upcoming match will be very, very important for India. Uh, and now moving towards other stats in this game, I think other than corners, India just created, I think if you're talking about big chances, according to SofaScore, India just created one big chance. I'm a bit surprised with that because maybe they're not considering the second goal as a big chance. So I'm a bit surprised with that. Maybe the stats is incorrect here according to me. Yeah, so India had 83% passing accuracy as compared to 54% Bangladesh. And Bangladesh kept the around 23% long balls. India also mix it up well with the position. They tried around 78 long balls or diagonal balls, out of which 42 were correct. India also had 24 crosses. That shows that India started crossing from very first minute of the game, and out of which 10 were the right. So that's regarding the cross. And talking about individual performance, I think for me, other than Sunil Chhetri, Sana was very good. Glenn Martins, Brendan Fernandez, I think these three were because Sandesh did not have much to defend, so that's why when India have lots of ball and much to not have much to defend, then Sandesh look not that good as while defending. So Sana looked far better than other defenders. I think his passes to the right wing in the to do the Udanta Singh, in the first half was fantastic. And just I think that shows his ability also playing under in Hyderabad under Spanish coach. I think he was at FC Goa before that, Shillong Lajong before that. He's good player, Sana, and that's shown that now that India's have next generation of centre back coming who can keep the ball well. And I think Sana's performance, I think according to me, first half Sana was looking like a best player to me, and of course Brendan took him over in the second half with his chances he created. Tackle on the Brendan in first 10 minutes was very hard, should have been given red. I think that's another tackle which I want to talk about is Jamal Boyam when he had studs on Brendan thigh. I think that could have been red card. If VAR was there, that was very dangerous play. And I thought Sunil was having a bad game before he scored the goal, but he saved it today. Say R Sarma. That's the thing about great goal scorer. They might not have a good match, a good day, but when they are provided with chances, they will score goals for you, and that is Sunil Chhetri for us. And we need more and more goal scorer in this team. I'm still not sure who are the next goal scorer after Sunil Chhetri, because I'm not sure how many goals we have scored in last 3, 4, 5 years other than Sunil Chhetri. So which is another concerning concern for Igor Stimac, going into future matches and especially against Afghanistan. Why we play many long ball in the first half? It's not good for India. Teddy Bear. I think considering that India was playing front two with Sunil Chhetri and Ranveer Singh, and Bangladesh was sitting very deep. I think they want to try some diagonal balls, from through their wing backs. I think that's the plan maybe. And I just shared the stats also regarding India's long ball. India tried more long balls as compared to Bangladesh, who was defending very deep. So which was a bit surprising. Maybe that was a plan. So let's see going ahead into next game how Igor Stimac changes tactics. And again, I will say his first half, the way India started, his tactics did not work the way it should have worked. I think both Udanta and Bipin Singh did not look good in those wing back role. That why he changed them. So what will he do against Afghanistan, which we'll discuss a bit later. Now moving in the second half, I think India was keeping the ball. Brandon was creating those chances, and Suresh was not looking good to me according to one since he moved to that wing back role in the right, but eventually he made some difference in the later part of the match for with the assist for Brandon for Sunil Chhetri's second goal. So again, Liston Classo before those goals were not seen to be much. I think because Liston has been playing in the wings for Hyderabad, so center role I think might not suit him well at the international stage right now. I think he just need more and more time. Uh, what happened to Manveer? He looks pathetic. I think that's happened sometime. He might have a off day today. I think he was not looking good, and coach saw that. I think he changed that accordingly, and I think that's why he brought somebody like Listen Classo, somebody like even Udanta Singh, Bipin Singh were not taking good. I think Udanta started well. I don't know what happened to him after first 10 minutes. He started looking off the color again, but he started well. I think he was keeping the width for India on the right wing. Taking those passes from Sana when Sana was playing those semi-long ball over the top to him, in the space. And but after 10 minutes, Udanta looked bit of off color. I don't know what happened there, but I think again that's the issue with playing out of position. Especially right wing back when you have so much behind you to defend. I think behind your head, you know that you need to defend also. I think sometimes players like Udanta who never played in that role, they might be concerned with that. If Bangladesh start attacking through his flank. No work for Sandhu today. As I said, today was a good holiday for him. I think he will be very happy. Considering India kept the clean sheet and won the match and scored 2 goals, I think Group Six Sandhu will be one of the happiest player because I know him and more of his clean sheet. He loves India's result, and I think that's what we got today. Game against Afghanistan will be crucial. Yes, it's this result does not change anything for India. India still need to beat Afghanistan on 15th of June, and which will be very important match for India. I know we can still reach third round through other ways, but I think I will like to India to reach third round without playoff. The reason I'm saying that because that will give Igor Stimac more time to prepare a team, maybe a tour to Europe or maybe somewhere else. Maybe India can play couple 4 or 5 friendlies in the summer or later part of the summer. So even against club side that will help them to play, give them match practice. So I think it's important for India to qualify directly to third round, which means India will not have those playoffs, which will give more time to Igor Stimac to train, to play more friendlies, to try more players in those friendly games. If you're playing a competitive game, then coach might not have an opportunity to try more and more players. Akash Mishra should be there in place of Subhashish. Subhashish lost the ball while passing several times. Kushal Bhomik. I agree, but then Akash Mishra have never played in the left center back role. Subhashish has been playing that role for Bangalore FC for a while. I think that's the reason you need to have defensive player on the pitch also sometime, to defend because Bangladesh can always do counter attack and score goals. Now team looks quite good except the right wing. Ajay Krishna. I'm a bit surprised that Changte should be. I have been saying this for very long now. Changte with being left footer should be played on a right wing. That will give him more opportunity to score goals. Maybe Changte can be answered because Changte scored those 2 goals for India against Nepal in his debut games from right wing also in 2016 if I remember correctly, in 2017. Bangladesh are targeting Brendan Fernandez to weaken midfield. Of course, Brendan was creating the most of the chances, and Bangladesh knew that. They were trying to foul him. They were trying to pull him back sometime also. So let's see. I think it's important that, and I think that's the reason also Igor Stimac gave Brendan Fernandez rest against Qatar. I think that's the reason he completely rested him because he knew that he need Brendan against Afghanistan and Bangladesh to create those chances. Why Changte is not getting chance in national team? That's what my concern is. I think Changte can look good as a right winger. My personal opinion. I don't know what coach thinks or what everybody thinks. Sana is replacement on us. I think Sana is. I can't say Sana is replacement on us, but Sana is like a modern centre back, which we did not have before. Sandesh is brilliant defender, but when he has the ball, I think he does not look that good. Sana looks good when he has the ball, and I think it's a Sana and Sandesh combo will be far better than anybody else right now because Sandesh can defend, Sana can go ahead and pass the ball the way he was doing today. Should India continue playing with 3 man back, Sahel in, Manveer out? Devadatt, I think uh, to play 3 at back, you need very two good two wing backs. Maybe Ashik we have as a left wing back, but we don't have somebody like right wing back. Maybe Seritan, if Ashish Rai was there, maybe they could have played this formation. But again, Afghanistan, this might be a bit concern. So I think he might go back to maybe Rahul Beke can be tried as a right wing back against Afghanistan. But will you bring back Rahul Beke against Afghanistan? That's another a question which Igor Stimac might need to ask himself. Should he keep the playing 11 same, winning combination, or change the team accordingly against Afghanistan? So that's the thing. And talking about another thing is that Sunil Chhetri has scored his 74th international goal, and again he has bypassed Messi by 2 goals now to be in the second in the list of active goal scorer, which is great for Indian football and him. Uh, uh, Again, Vikas Misra showing some love for Brandon Fernandez. Stimac should drop Udanta. He was horrible today. I think Udanta started well, if you ask me, but I think after 10 minutes he was looking very, very bad. He was not sure that when to make those runs, and which the concern I shared before the game also. मुझे लगा था ये कि उदांता के साथ ये हो सकता है because he never played in that role. पीछे क्या है आगे क्या है sometime player get confused, and which I think eventually happened with Udanta. He was looking better in the first 10 minutes because India was attacking all those 10 minutes. We missed Saritan Fernandez in right back. I think yes, Saritan was supposed to start these games, but of course COVID had other plans. Hopefully we'll back stronger for the next round when India play Asia Cup qualifiers third round 3. We'll have a better option at right back if Saritan was fit. I think yes, Ashish Rai also another option when he is fit. I think he will also will sharing that right back role with Saritan. I think maybe you keep Pritam Kotal in a squad as a third or fourth centre back and a backup right back. Maybe I think if you ask me personally, between Rahul Beke and Pritam, I will not keep both of them in the squad. I will keep Ashish Rai, Saritan Fernandez, and some one of Rahul Beke and Pritam Kotal. I think that will give India better balance all across four places in the pitch in defense. Instead of having somebody like Rahul Beke, Pritam Kotal, and just one right back. Stimac can try Ishan Pandita. I think these are official games, so he don't want to try. Somebody like just put players on just to trying for them. I think he gave Ishan Pandita chance in those two friendlies, and I think that's the reason because these are official games. So much is dependent on the result, so they don't want to risk the result. Why Apio was not playing? I think he was injured. That's why he did not play. Why is that was the penalty or not in the first half against Chetri? I think that was 60% penalty, 50% not penalty, not a handball for sure. And if that was not a handball, I think that was a penalty. So with VAR, I think that they might have given that as a penalty. Manveer missed simple chances. I totally agree. Saritan can replace Beke in the future. I think that's the point. And after Afghanistan game, if India have some friendlies in the summer, should India might be having a camp, they can go to Europe also in July. If AFF wants, um, send the team to Europe in July for at least say 25-day camp. Send 30 players in, play some games against European clubs, and you never know. These longer camps will help Igor Stimac, to understand his team better, to understand his players better. I think they should try that, because India will not have nothing to play officially if India qualify to the third round directly from here. Do you think Nishu can be better fullback instead of Bose? So Nishu, I think he was injured right now. That's why he's not a part of the team. You can have Nishu in the squad considering he can play the right back and left back both position, and he can cross from both legs also. So I think he was injured. He's still recovering from his injury. I think he still will take at least couple of months before he recover fully from his injury. I think that's why he was not a part of this squad. Why not Parveer Das? Parveer Das can be that player if Stimac wants to play three at back. Somebody like Michael Susiraj when he's fully fit. Ashik Kroin, Parveer Das, Saritan Fernandez, Ashish Rai, Nishu, these kind of player he need to have then, if you want to play three at the back because your wing back are very important in the 3-5-2 formation. A tactical video, maybe I will try to make it offline way. Let's see if I can try to put something before the Afghanistan game because I have some time before that. How can Stimac try to play both Sahel and Brandon at the same time in playing 11? Uh, Personally, I think Brandon started dropping deep, because India was not getting ball altogether. Maybe you can try Sahel as a number 8 and put Brandon as a number 10. So, but then in that role, you might need to remove some like Suresh or slash Apuya or slash Thapa and then put Sahel there. But that's also depend on how much defensive responsibility Sahel wants to take because I want Brandon to play nearby our strikers because I think he is best in creating chances for them. I think Sahel still need to show that he can create chances. Sahel can look unstoppable on his day with his dribbling ability, close control. But Brandon, I think, is better creating chances. So I think it's a tough call for Igor Stimac to make. But he can play against weaker squad. Both Brandon and Sahel in 4-3-3 formation play somebody like Rolwin Bojo, Glenn Martins in between of them. Siddharth says Martin's out. I think which is a bit surprising for me. Siddharth Gupta, because Glenn Martin looks good in that role. I don't know why you are saying that. Can you share your opinion regarding the same? Two red card not given, says Anil. I think, yeah, that second foul on Brendan from Jamal Buam on his thigh was very bad, very clumsy, very clumsy from him. I think could have been shown red card if if VR was there. Brendan always create chances. He's a great form after Champions League. The philosopher. I think he has been creating chances for last 3 4 years. Never given chance at the national team level. That's altogether a different story. But now he's doing well. If Apia was there, Brendan could have played closer to Chhetri. I think that's my point. As a playmaker, you want to be part of the play, and if you're not getting ball up in the pitch, you will drop deep. To get that ball. So I think it will important that India need to make sure that they give Brendan more and more position to make that difference. इंडिया पॉइंट टेबल्स में सेकंड फिनिश करता है अगर हमारे पास सुनील के साथ एक और बेहतरीन फिनिशर होता ये बोलते हैं विक्रम भाई यस आई थिंक ओमान वी कुड हैव बोथ द गेम्स वर क्लोज्ड we could have defeated Oman, in one of those home game also were looking very good. They scored very late. So I think if India can if India can found some good strikers going ahead, we can beat team like Oman. Is this will be our permanent lineup? I don't think so. I think lots of this lineup is because of injury and circumstances also. I think it will change against Afghanistan. High foot on Glenn also should be given red card. Yes. So I think nowadays with high foot, dangerous play, are direct red card in Premier League. We have seen that in Champions League also. How are scenarios to qualify? Our scenarios are very simple that we need to finish third in the table. Currently, we are third in the table with 6 points. Afghanistan have 5 points. Of course, Afghanistan is playing. Afghanistan have one match in hand. Okay, Afghanistan have one match in hand, and I think it is against Oman. So hopefully they will lose that. Then India is playing them against Afghanistan only in the last game on 15th. If we defeat Afghanistan, we go to Asia Cup directly. And if we draw Afghanistan, we then also might go. Yeah, we will go directly to the AFC third round because we'll have 7 points. Afghanistan will have 6 points, considering they lost their match against Oman. If we lose against Afghanistan, that will be concerning for India because that will put Afghanistan third in the table with 8 points. India will be fourth in the table with 6 points, and then we have to check permutation combination for the fourth place ranking team and the where we'll finish in that fourth place ranking team. If we are best four team in that fourth place ranking table, then we go directly. If we're not, then we have to play playoff. Two round of playoff before reaching third round of AFC Asian Cup qualifiers. I think did we qualify? Not yet. I think we need to play draw or defeat Afghanistan. Even a draw will be enough for India to go through to the AFC Asian Cup third round directly without playing playoff. Indian football team should play lots of friendly games, matches with Europe, Africa, South American teams. Narinder Pal Singh. I think everybody wants that, but it will be not easy to arrange games against South America team because it will be lots of traveling for both the teams. I think Europe maybe when you go for a tour or something, but I think still we need to play teams like Syria, Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia because these are the teams which we will face in the World Cup and Asia Cup qualifiers in future. And Japan, Korea, we need to play these teams. Maybe once in a while we can go to the European tours and play European nations also. I think Changte should replace Bipin in next match. I think that's also before talking to the next match. Let's talk about the rating for today games. And I will ask you guys also to give your rating. How we'll start? I will tell the player name. I will give my rating and reason for it. You can give your rating in the comment section. I will take best rating and also put the name of the player you're giving rating for because chat and my video is a bit delayed for me. So if I can see the name of the players and your rating, then I can take some of the best rating on from the comment section and share with the other. You know. Lamia Chane says we should make statue of Sunil Chhetri legend. He deserves more respect. I think Sunil Chhetri scoring 74 goal for his country. I think not many players have done that worldwide. So let's see. I think he can score more. He is very fit player. He keep very make sure of his diet is good. I think he follow keto diet. I think I'm not sure, but he might be vegan. I need to check that because last time I remember meeting him, he was thinking about turning into vegan. That will make him more fit. Current status, I don't know he's vegan or not, but he was on the keto diet that time. So yeah, keeping Sunil Chhetri fit at least till Asia Cup will be very important for India. Talking about player rating, I think people have started giving Brendan 10, Sana 8.7, Sana 7.5. Let's start from Gurpreet Singh Sandhu. I think nothing to do. Two shots on target. I think, and clean sheet. I think every defender deserve at least eight. So 7.58 for me for Gurpreet Singh Sandhu. Now starting from three centre back, Sana. I think my one of the top three player in the game, Sunil Chhetri, Brendan, and Sana. I will give Sana around eight, especially the way he kept the ball and make those passes to Udanta, and whenever he got chances, he also moved ahead in the attack. I will give Sana 8. Sandesh Jingan, I think he'll nothing to defend, but whenever he had some clearance to make, he did it. He organized the defense, was an experienced head there in the set pieces also, because India conceded goals in set pieces in past. I think he was 7.5 for me, Sana. Shubhashis Bose, I think look lungy sometime in possession, but considering India kept the clean sheet, I will give him 7 or 6.5 to Subhashish Bose. GSS says Mr. Remo 8, Sana 8.5 says Anish Rane, Philosopher Gurpreet 7 almost gave the goal away, says Devadit. Sana 8.5, Kirkar Sunny. Anand Barik says Glenn Martin's 8. Will move towards Glenn Martin again. Uh, Sunil Chhetri 200 plus says somebody. Anish Rane says Sana 7.5. Kirkar Sunny gave Sana 7. Sandesh Teddy Bear gives 7.5. Laughing Walk gave goalkeeper 6. Kumar Reddy gave Sana 8.5. Yeah, so Bose, Anish Rane gave Bose 7. So I think similar rating as of mine. Now Sandhu 7.5 says Laughing Vogue. Anand Barik says Subasi is sick. Parveer Das could consider in squad for if Saritan was out. Yes, I totally agree. Now moving in midfield, I think Glenn Martins, he was there everywhere whenever India need to win that second ball, and I think Bangladeshi player was frustrated that how he can be there every time. I will not comparing with him Kante, but it's like a Kante type performance that he was everywhere whenever India need to win that ball. I think it was good, very good for me. According to me, I will give Glenn Martins 8. Because we have somebody like other players who will be a bit higher than him, but Glenn Martins was very good. Moving in the midfield, I think Suresh, you have to give him benefit of doubt. Played two position, first as a midfielder, then as a right wing back. Had one assist also. So I think you have to consider that also. I think I will give Suresh 7.5 for that. Uh, yeah, now moving towards Brendan Fernandez. In midfield, I think I will give Brendan 8.5. I think it was fantastic. Overall, India could have scored at least two or three goals. The chances he created, he was unlucky that he don't have goal and assist next to his name in from this match. And JN Balraj says Glenn 8, Kumar Reddy says Glenn 8.5, JN Balraj says Suresh 7, Kirkar Sani says Suresh 7. Um, Hanover says group 6.5 for Gurpreet because he didn't even catch the ball whenever the set piece for Bangladesh. I think sometime because he might be knowing that India had Subhashi Sandesh to win those header. So maybe you have to give benefit of doubt to Gurpreet also for this game because they did not have much to do, and sometime when goalkeeper didn't have much to do, they became bit, how do you say, they wait for action and then they might sometime commit those mistakes. I'm glad India kept the clean sheet. Mr. Remo says Brandon set piece specialist 9. I'm waiting for Brandon to score set piece free kick goal for India. I have seen him scoring free kick goal for Sporting. I think Mohan Bagan, if he scored, I'm not sure, but he scored two goal for Sporting in from free kick. Never scored for FC Goa from free kick, I think, if I remember correctly, but scored for lots of goal for in free kick in South Africa also for ASD Cape Town. Why Rolin unable again? I think he's injured. Now moving towards wing, I think I will give Udanta and Bipin 5. Both the players they were not looking good, and that's why they were changed. Now coming ahead, I think Manveer Singh I will give around 6 to him. The way just 6 for because the way he done the hard work, but was not looking good. And Sunil Chhetri, I think I have to give him 9.5, 9.5 just for those two goals. He was playing as a forward. I think scoring goals were very important for him. Now, before moving towards subs, I will take some rating from you guys. Glenn is our Mohammad Salah. Yeah, you can say from his hairstyle, but of course the position wise play why they both are different player. Brandon even scored an Olympic goal in his youth career. Yes, Brandon can score goals from set pieces. I have seen him scoring those. Udanta 4.5 says JN Balraj, Kirkar Sani, Udanta Bipin 4. But they are both have a similar performance, I think. Udanta and Bipin, and that's Kirkar Sani also agree. Kushal Bomik says Udanta 5, Bipin 5. Uh, Teddy Bear says Manveer 6. Udanta Bipin 5 says Laughing Walk. Ananda says Manveer 4. Kushal Bomik says Manveer 5. Teddy Bear Manveer Chhetri 9. Kumar Reddy says Manveer 5. MD Mosot says बहुत दुख. I think बांग्लादेश के फैन भी आए हैं. Bipin says 4.5. I accept more from him. I think You have to give benefit of doubt to Bipin and Udanta. Playing in that role is not easy. I said it before the game, and it looked into the. If you look into their play, they were looking confused. So I think considering 5 is good for both of them. I think Brandon is Bruno 8.5. Yeah, he the number chances he was creating. I think he deserved 8.5. Sana was solid, looked like Sergio Ramos. So everybody started comparing Indian players with the European players after my comparison of Glenn Martin performance with Kante's performance. Bipin performance bad today. Totally agreed. That's why the rating suggests that Utkarsh Agarwal give Sahel chance. I think Kerala Blaster fans wants to see Sahel play, but I think Igor Mac will not risk his team balance, for Sahel, especially in these games. Maybe in future game he will give him chance. What will we take this for Afghanistan game? Before moving to Afghanistan game, Afghans, let's finish our rating. Talking about subs, at halftime I think came Ashik Kurain and Yashir. I think Ashik fantastic 7.5 for his assist and the overall direct play. I think Mohammad Yasir looked good. I wanted him to influence the game more, help Brandon. I think I will give him 7. 6.5 to Mohammad Yasir, and then came another serve. I think listening Classo, I think standard 6 for me. I think didn't see much from him. After the goal, he was looking more confident. Before the goal, before India scored that first goal, I think he was not to be seen. But again, another new position for him. Not easy to play in that position for a player who's playing wide. So I think you have to give again benefit of doubt. Young player, he will learn from these experience. He will become better player from this experience. Now moving towards, I think there was two more subs. They were very late, so I will not rating them. Now I will take some of rating from you guys before moving to the Afghanistan game. How can India get better of Afghanistan? Liston 7 says Kirkar Sunny, Yasir 6.5, Siddharth says Yasir 6, Laughing Vow says Liston Classo 5.6. Liston should start against Afghanistan. Afghanistan have very physical defender. I think you need either of Ishan Pandit and Manveer Singh playing up front again Afghanistan. Ashik should be regular starter. Yash Simak कब समझेगा? I think because Ashik played against Qatar, it's because of energy. Also, might have rested him for a first half. I don't know. So you have to give him these kind of doubts, because the games are coming thick and fast for him. Now he has some rest before that Afghanistan game. So we have nearly a 200 likes. So if you have not liked this video, I will. It will be great if you can hit that like button. We can easily reach 200 like. If you guys, all of you who is watching this video, have not liked the video, if you can hit that like. Today was the best day for Bangalore FC player. Yes, Suresh with the assist, Ashik with the assist, Sunil with the 2 goals. You can say that. Why Ishan is not playing? I think again situation, circumstances. You can give only that. Why do Akash was not given chance today? I think Akash could have been looked good as a right wing, left wing back role. But again, tactics and everything. I think coach need to give benefit of doubt. Ultimately, India won the match. If we have not won the match, maybe we could have asked this question. If long ball is the plan, then in 2018 we play long balls as a counter attack. In 2020, we same long ball. Is this a progress? I think everybody wants India to keep the ball, but right now it's important for us to qualify for the third round. Even if that comes from long ball, I'm fine. I know it's not a progress, but then we can't afford to miss AFC Asian Cup qualification berth, just because we want to play position based football style. Bangladesh India brother Mohammad Masood well played to Bangladesh also. I think they kept India quiet for a while before we scored that first goal. Ishan has a better physique in center forward. Kumar Reddy, I totally agree. Ishan, that's what I'm saying again. Afghanistan, you need either Ishan and Manveer playing up ahead because they were physical defenders. You will not have something like Liston Class of making that impact physicality wise. Suresh has his pace. Adama of India, another comparison. Akash, it's just that he don't have muscles of Adama Charore as of here now. Give young players the chance. Of course, he will give them those chance. I think in friendlies. Has Glenn sealed his place as a regular starter? I think so. I think Suresh place might be taken by Thapa when Thapa is fully fit, and then you can see somebody like Brandon playing freely if you have Thapa and Glenn Martin's playing, and then sometime Apuya can also play. Why Sahel and Brandon don't play together in a team? I think kind of a similar. Both are number 10. I think, and you can have one number 10 in a squad until unless you want to put Brandon as a left on a right wing or Sahel on either of the wing or Brandon or Sahel as a number 8 player. So I think that's the reason you're seeing once at a time. What the scene after we qualify for the third round? There will be draw and there will be I think 5 or 6 team in a group just like right now, and we will have home and away games against those team, and I think top team qualifies for the Asia Cup. Uh, Creativity missed little bit in the midfield. If Sahel or somebody was there, scenario then creativity more. Please respond, says Vipin Chauhan stories. I agree, but then sometime you have to maintain the shape also. Brendan was looking a bit frustrated because midfield was not carrying the ball up front. They were going sideways, to the wing backs. I think you need Apuya, Thapa, or some like Sahel to carry the ball. But I think safety need to be considered. Considering if India could have conceded a goal, we could have been out of the race for the third round. We can't compare Brendan with any foreign player because he has his own class. I totally agree, and many of who knows me from before I started doing this, I have been big fan of him since his under 14 days. I remember fighting for him his cause at Indian Football Network forum, uh, very early days, and people were, when they wanted him to come back to India to play to show them, and I always wanted to stay out because I knew that he has a technique and technical ability to play outside India. uh, Ashik left back or left wing. I think Ashik looked good as a left wing or left back both because he can defend. He has a physicality to defend also. So I think he can be good option as a left back. 225 likes says Aditya. Thank you very much for everybody showing the likes. I think Khel Now's play rating is also live. You can also go to the khelnow.com. Maybe I will pin the article after the video. You can read that. So our editorial team also working around the clock to get you all the content, so please do go to the website to read post match content. There was too much gap between strikers and midfield. Manveer should have shoved for Sahel, say Devadat. I agree, you could have played Sahel in a secondary striker role, then Chhetri could have stayed ahead, and Brendan could have more opportunity, to link with the players like Sahel and Chhetri. I think that will be the thing for India. So Khelna's play rating, editorial play rating, Brendan got 8.5. So you can check out the remaining rating in this article. I'm going to pin the article here in the chat. So that's the article pin from my side. After the video you can watch it. So I think let's finish the video. Yeah, I'm just changing the pin. Yeah, now moving towards another question. Stimac should stick with the same team, let player develop mutual understanding and shuffle each other. I think he has his team now. Somebody like Seriton Fernandez, Ashish Rai, when they are fit, they will be back in the team. Uh, and I think attacking wise, he has his player with him. Maybe he can give chance to like something like Jerry, but then you have Sahel and Brendan as a playmaker. So maybe Ashik was without mask today. Miracle. I think that's because that he might be feeling better in his nose. I will prefer Grand Martin's DM in starting 11. I think that JS got good comment from Qatar player. He should play in Arab teams if he get chance. I think considering that Arab teams neutralize other foreigners, give them passport and convert them in a domestic player. I don't think that you will see somebody like Gurpreet signing for them. But I think you never know that somebody like Gurpreet look can play in Asian leagues because I think he's quality player. And how much I know of Gurpreet, I think if you get a chance from Europe where he can be a first choice goalkeeper, even second division, even the money is not good as compared to ISL, I think he will go to the Europe also. So, but he need to be first choice because I think he understand that he don't want to be the backup goalkeeper right now. Right now at this point of his career, so I think that's the reason he wants to play in ISL or he can go to the Asian leagues. I think the decision will be taken accordingly once he has the offer, but I am sure there will be some suitors for him after these games, and he has done well for Bengaluru FC, where we need to play attacking Sahel in place of Manveer. Kushal Baumik, I think Sahel, everybody thinking that Sahel can be tried as a secondary striker. I think that's a good shout out to play him there. So let's see if coach plays this formation against Afghanistan or not. So we'll move towards the Afghanistan part now. Because Afghanistan have a game in between against Oman, so that is another thing that India will have extra days of rest compared to them. Give some rating for Stimac also. I forget. Will move towards coach also. Bhai, what was it tactics against Bangla? Please explain. Akash. So yeah, let's give the Stimac rating. I will give Stimac again 7.5 for the that he was dared enough to try a new formation, try more players, put a more attacking squad, and went for it. So I will give him 7.5. Talking about his tactics, I think on paper India started 3-5-2 formation. Guruprit in goal, Sandesh Jhingar as a central center back, Sana as a right left-sided floating center back, and Subhashis Bose is a left-sided center back. Then Udanta Kumar and Bipin Singh as your two wide wingers, wing back. Udanta right wing back, Bipin Singh left wing back. Then you have a Glenn Martin as a number 6, and Suresh as a number 8 up ahead, and Brendan as a number 10 ahead of them. And then you have Sunil Chhetri and Manveer Singh playing like this. This was in the first half. Second half, both the wing backs came out. You got somebody like Suresh moving in the right wing back position, Ashik as a left wing back position, and somebody like Yashir came as a number 8 position. And later on, of course, Manveer also came out and listed class of plays at a center forward or striker position alongside Sunil Chhetri. Bro, after Gurpreet, who should we get chance in goal? I think currently, I think I should say Aminder Singh and Gurpreet are look two goalkeepers for me. And then Dheeraj is coming for sure. Mohammad Nawaz is there. So goalkeeping department, I don't have worry because we have so many good players. I think it's good for India to have that amount of depth in goalkeeping. Hopefully, we'll have same amount of depth in forward areas also. How Vietnam been financially behind India are so good. I think that's altogether a long video. We are thinking to do something on that very soon. Maybe we'll have something on that because but what Vietnam did is that they gave importance to their all the teams, not just the senior team, under 14, under 16, under 19, and under 23 team. They gave equal importance, equal budget to all the teams, and that's why their football progress like this. Because they have so many players coming through that youth system. What should be ideal wingers according to me? Okay, ideal wingers for me who can score and create chances. I will still consider Bipin Singh as a winger role, not as a wing back role. And on right, I have been saying this. I will say again. I want to see Chang Tae playing as a right inside forward, inside winger because he's left-footed, can score goals from there. His best performance in India came on his debut against Nepal, which came from right wing back, right winger, right inside forward or inside winger position. So I think these are two my best winger. Considering Udanta is out of form, Leston likes to play from left. Then we don't have many right winger in this squad. Our players need more game time, and I think I was talking to some of the players during the build up of these games, and I am told that many of these players feel that they need to play more and more games. So I think let's see if AFF able to organize some camp or some type of games in the summer, because I don't see ISL happening before November. So can they send this team to Europe, for example, maybe a 30 team squad, plus 10 coaching staff, 40 staff and players can be sent to Europe, somewhere where they can train, they can play matches against club teams, so they can consider something like Norway, these kind of countries, so let's see if they can go there and play. So but I think they need to play more and more game. Captain saved our coach. I think that's what he was maybe telling him after the game, or maybe he was telling him after the first goal. They put the Ashik on because he was not getting that crosses from the left wing. I think he was pointing towards Ashik to the coach. So maybe it was Sunil ideas to tell coach that bring Ashik on a left wing back role. Akash Mishra can do better than Shubhasish Bose. He can pass better. Shubham Mishra, I think somebody also sent the same comment before. I agree as a left back, but I don't think Akash Mishra has experience to play as a left center back. So let's see. Uh, Apuya can be our Zawi. So everybody now Kushal Baumik. So after my comparison of Glenn with Kante's performance, performance wise, I was not comparing the players. Now many people have compared these are players with the foreign players. We need holding gameplay, not reckless clearance all that time. I think it will come with the time. When you have modern defenders like Sana, they will like to keep a ball. So let's see. I think Sana and Sandesh will make good pair for me according to me in the two position. सुनील भाई सेव अवर डैश डैश यार, अगर यही हार जाता ना बिना, कितना बुरा लगता भाई. आकाश सेज कि अगर सुनील नहीं गोल मारते तो उनको बहुत बुरा लगता बिकॉज इंडिया नहीं जीत पाता. व्हाट इज योर ओपिनियन अबाउट इंडिया इज सप्लाई लाइन? India will always produce players because we have so many young players playing football, but I think it's not at the same level if you want to play Asia Cup and World Cup regularly. So that's the thing. I think we need to make sure we have that supply line coming through. Where is Rollin? I think Rollin is injured as of now, so he's still not recovered from injured. So that's why he's not involved in both the games. If you look at the Qatar schedule, they are playing with almost every country because of course they are preparing for FIFA World Cup also. Uh, So yeah, Shakir, I will request you not to repeat the comment so that I can take more and more opinion from you guys. So we have 248 likes. I think let's try for 300 likes before we wrap this show up. Again, Afghanistan. I think I will go back four because I don't think India has right wing or left wing back with us. If you want to play these back three formation, then maybe Rahul Beke need to play the right wing back. So let's see. I think I will again Afghanistan. I will go 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3 formation because that will give India more balance in attack and defense both. What the hell happened to young talents like Narendra Gehlot and Amarjit Singh, who were coach favorite once? I think both are not getting enough playing time at their clubs, so that's also very important. Amarjit now has switched his club to FC Goa, so let's see how he does in upcoming season. That's why Sunil is the legend of India. That's why we trust him. Deepak says, Changte birthday, wish him happy birthday, Changte. I think hopefully you will be answer to India's right wing, score so many goals from right wing. Because I have been saying this again and again, he's a left-footed guy. I will like to see, Changte playing in that right winger role or right inside winger role. That will help him to score more and more goals. Our under 1917 batch players are well above their seniors when they were the same age, of course, but continuity is not there. Same under 17 batch, unable to qualify for under 19 Asia Cup, unable to qualify for Olympics. For example, top four teams go to the Olympics through AFC under 23 qualifiers. So these kind of things are there. We need continuity, we need development, we need result at the all the age groups, not just at one age group. Lebanon is most lucky team due to North Korea withdrawal. They reach second spot and most favorite for third round, says Karan. Let's see. I think we should be defeating Lebanon if we play our own potential. So Subhashi's missed pass to Bipin so many times. I think he was not looking comfortable. I totally agree in that passing area for sure. So let's see how that goes. I will just so yeah, and so am just going to give my lineup for India versus Afghanistan game if everybody is fit and fine. Considering Thapa played against Thapa train yesterday, I think he should be ready for the game against Afghanistan. So let's predict. That is my opinion. I'm not saying that India should do that, but I think I will go to back to 4-2-3-1 formation. I will have Gurpreet Sindhu on the goal. Maybe again, consider even to go back four, we need to play Preetham or Rahul Beke as a right back. I think both are equally, how should I say, equally bad form wise. So I think Preetham Kotal, considering he did well against Qatar, will be my right back. Sandesh Jingan Sana is my center back, and Akash Mishra will be my left back. Going ahead, I will put somebody like Glenn Martins and Thapa slash Apuya if whoever is fit and ready for the game. Ahead, I will have Brendan. Up, maybe on left, I will put Sunil Chhetri. On right, I will put Changte or Udanta. Up ahead, I put Ishan Pandit or Manveer Singh. I think that will be my formation because you will need that. You will need that. Physical player. Up ahead against Afghanistan because they have very physical defender. Their defender are tall. Most of our European base, they're very strong. So that's why I want to have somebody like Manveer Singh or Ishan Pandita, ahead. Not Sunil Chhetri or Liston Kalaso because their physicality is not made to go head to head with those defenders. So I think it will be better if Sunil Chhetri can play left-sided role, which he has done his career in last 3-4 years for India also and for his club Bangalore FC also. So that will be my playing 11. I know still depending on fitness of Apiya, Thapa. So let's see how these players come back to fitness. In the in upcoming days because India have rest. Bipin performance, your take? I gave him I think five if I remember correctly. Aqua Gaming. I think you have to also consider Subhashi is not able to play that ball early to Bipin. Also means that the space was not there sometime for Bipin to do well. I think so. That's why. But you have to give him five because he was not looking comfortable in that wing back role. Uh, 4-2-3-1 formation again. Afghanistan will be good, says Tridev Rabha. Deepak says at any time, any player replacing the legend Sunil Chhetri in future years. I don't know who will be his replacement. Somebody says Ashik should be there. Prashanjit, I think he can be there instead of Akash Mishra. So it's a go, I think a touch and go between both of them. Laughing was Apuya or Swear should taken that penalty. I don't know which penalty he's talking about. Uh, Pritam must be your right back considering this year ISL performance at JN Balraj. Just say I put Pritam ahead of Rahul Beke. Ashik, our Theo Hernandez, another comparison from our fans. BD Sports Channel, I think MD Mossad by Bangladesh TV channel, India channel Sony 6 or BD channel T Sports. I don't know what he's trying to say. Anish says our under 17 batch are very well above their senior when they were the same age. Yeah, but India always look good at under 16 under 17 level. I remember correctly. Uttam Rai scored 5 goals for India at under 16 level. Today he is there nowhere to be seen. So I think you can't consider under 16 under 17 performance when you want when you're comparing players for the senior when you're competing for senior team performance. Why AFC don't have Nation Leagues? I think that's the idea. Next time onwards, after Asia Cup 23, we might have Nation Leagues coming soon to Asia also because I think South America have it, North America have it. Now Asia will also do the same very. Does Manvi deserve another chance? Considering Ishan was not brought in for both the games, I will give him another chance against Afghanistan because he was good against Qatar, he was bad against Afghanistan, and that happens with the player. Sunil Chhetri was not good against Qatar, but then he scored 2 goals today. So I think you should be we should be giving him chance. So let's see what coach thinks about the same. AFC don't have nation leagues like in Europe. I think they are planning maybe after Asia Cup 23 once the qualifiers and everything ends, they might have this nation league also coming to Asia also. How much you will rate Manveer? I gave him I think 6 just for his hard work. I think, but his touches were bad. He was not looking missed some chances also. So I think 6 is decent rating for him. Yes, passing was too hard by the way. Yeah, considering that Laughing Watch also says there was a miscommunication between Bipin and Bose. I totally agree. I think Bipin was there in the space, but Bose was not playing those ball early like Sana was playing for Udanta in the first half. भाई ऑनेस्टली बताना यू लाइक स्टीमैक आकाश सो मेरा देखो मैं कोई होता नहीं हूँ बोलने वाला कौन कोच मुझे पसंद है या नहीं है आई लाइक माई इंडियन टीम आई वॉन्ट माई इंडियन टीम डू वेल I have seen a similar coach coming to India, Wim Koemans. I think you might not have seen Indian team in 2013-14, and we looked similar sometime. We were keeping 70% possession, but we were losing the games. I think this is our first victory after 11 games. I want Simek to do well. I want India to play passing football, and I have been saying this again and again. Give him chance till end of the qualifiers. If we don't reach, if we don't reach, if we don't reach AFC Asian Cup third round, then maybe you can consider replacing him. But let's give him chance and time because with COVID, everything, he did not get much chances to organize the camps also. So let's see how that goes, in upcoming games. If India can qualify for AFC Asian Cup third round, that will give Igor Stimac lots of time and opportunity to see more and more players. Cricket crazy nation take emotion in football. Write his name between two center inhumans. Ronaldo and Messi, Sunil Chhetri, we are proud of your captain. Of course. Sunil Chhetri, just because if somebody had missed it, scored his 74th goal today, and he is second back to the second in the list in the active goal scorer list. And I think Messi and Chhetri were equal at 72 goal. Now he scored two more than Lionel Messi. No comparison of the quality here, just the numbers and facts. And hopefully games against Afghanistan, Chetri will score at least 1 or 2 goal because considering Messi has couple of qualifiers and Copa America to play. Bro, why selector don't consider I League? I think Igor Stimac has that he thinks that India's best players plays in the ISL, so he's not considering players from I League. After goalkeeping department, left back is only position in which India has lot of depth. Jayan Balraj, I think in midfield also we have good quality. Left back, I think Akash Mishra is there. Ashik is not traditional left back, so not as same depth as goalkeeping, but goalkeeping depth is also about quality, because we don't want anybody to get injured. But if some say any of between Gurpreet Aminder got injured, you have Dheeraj on your bench to replace. So he's good goalkeeper. He has done well in the FC Champions League. So we don't have same amount of depth in the left back department. But of course, we have good depth in the midfield now. Roland Borges, now Glenn Martins, Anurith Thapa, Apuya, Suresh, Yasir, Brandon, Sahel. So these are good players. If you're talking about those 3 or 4 midfield position. Sanjeev Stalin can get into Indian starting 11. Sanjeev Stavin playing in the FIFA Under 17 World Cup 2017, one of my favorite player, can score from those free kicks. Very good left foot. Hopefully, now with very interesting situation at Kerala Blaster, will they play this guy Jessel or will they play Sanjeev Stalin? Because now I think Nishu will move to right back position with Stalin coming into the team. Let's see if Stalin gets playing time at Kerala Blaster or not. So Jay and Balraj says we have Sanjeev Stalin as a next quality left back. Let's see. I like Sanjeev Stalin, so let's see how he does when he play for Kerala Blasters in upcoming season. Some game time for Ishan too. I think coach wants to game time, but result is also very important in this game. That's why I don't want to risk it, by making unnecessary changes. So that's why I made those defensive changes in the late in the game instead of breaking some attacking player like Sahel and Ishan Pandita. बॉक्स के बाहर से शूट करना चाहिए ना. Coco Bear Northeast Cinema says. I think, but you have to see that Brandon can score from outside the box. Glenn can. Glenn tried, I think. I'm not sure of Suresh, but Suresh scored a couple of goals for Bangalore FC. I think Sahel can do. So Thapa has done in past. So I think Indian players. But again, it's all depend how coach tell his midfield to play. If they tell them to keep recycling the ball to the wings, make sure don't shoot until a clear cut chances. I think it depend on how coach selected tactics. Our under 17 batch same Anish Rane, this is your 10th time same comment, so I'm not taking the same comment again. Uh, Ishan needs to adapt this kind of gameplay, Mr. Remo. I have said about Ishan also after FC Goa performance in ISL that he need to play more as a player when he can part of the build up of the play, not just scoring the goals, but be part of the build up of the play. And I think that what we've seen in FC Champions League, he struggles with that. I think that will come up with the experience. Hopefully, stay at FC Goa, keep on playing there, and do well for them, and then do well for India also. Will Vipin play next? I think maybe not, depending on what kind of formation style coach select. I have picked somebody like Bipin as my left winger. I think if I'm not I put Sunil Chhetri as a left wing and Ishan or Manvir up front and Changte as a right wing and Brendan as a number 10. Vidyasagar from I League hoping he will perform well with BFC ISL coming season. Of course, I totally agree. Which your favorite team in IPL? Uh, I like Delhi because I'm working in Delhi. Like Bangalore sometime because I don't have any local team, so I don't support as of now. But I like Delhi, Bangalore. I used to like Rajasthan when Rahul Dravid was there. Rahul Dravid was one of my favorite cricket. I think he's my favorite cricketer, the favorite. Should Vidyasagar get chance in the Indian squad? Devajin Das, I think he will get if he do well for Bangalore FC or wherever he joins. Brendan Glenn and Sunil Chhetri finished. Wow, I think Brendan did very well. I think one of the best player. Sunil Chhetri for his goal, number one. Brendan, number two for his creativity. Sana, very good. Fourth will be for Glenn. These four were, I think, standout performer for me, according to me. Ashik or Bipin. I think depending if you're keeping lots of ball, I might go with Bipin because he can maneuver the ball accordingly. But Ashik is very direct player and he's physical player also. So again, Afghanistan, I think I pick Ashik. Manveer can't play in first half in Afghanistan. They should be replaced by Ishan Pandita, says Kumar Reddy. I think if we talk about rest, India has ample amount of rest before that game. We have played today 7th. We have game again in 15th. So that nearly a 7-day rest. I think that will help everybody to recover well. What's the update about Indian players trials in Europe? There is no update. Everybody at home right now. Can we? Sahel should start again Afghanistan along with Brendan and Glenn. Suresh should play the right hand side. Interesting. I think they can do that 4-3-3 formation maybe. Kotal ahead of Bose. I think Subhashi is left-sided defender. Bose Kotal is a right-sided defender. So I don't know if you're talking about this game. Maybe they could have played Pritam Kotal as a right-sided centre back. Sana in between. Sandesh as a left-sided centre back. But again, you want a player with left foot. That will help you sometime to release the pressure also because from left foot it is easy to clearance from left side. Told in that Ashik is a natural winger with his brilliant attacking skills. Playing him as a wing back is stupid. What a brilliant cross and what a run from Chetri to head it home finally. Vamos, says Akash. I am not a big fan of Bengaluru's decision to play Ashik as a left wing back. I think he was playing a centre forward for India in 2019 AFC Asian Cup. Now seeing him as a left wing back is not justified to his talent. I think he should be playing in attacking position. I think I will try for tactical video. Good night, says Akash. I think we have 282 likes. let's hit that 300 like button. It will be great. And I think please let me know your feedback regarding these videos. We are trying to bring lots of live content for you. Along that side, we are also bringing interviews. So I think you have seen another interview with Hyderabad FC owner Varun. There is an interview with Ranger FC commercial head coming up on channel also. Articles are already up. We are trying to interview more and more influential people who are part of the game from behind the scene, so that you guys understand that how football is played outside the pitch also. So please subscribe if you have not, and also press that notification bell. That will give you notification whenever we go live next time. Should Vidyasagar get chance in Indian squad? I totally agree. If he do well with his ISL club, I think he should be getting chance. Our players are mostly used to build up with foreign players more in ISL. They should trust their abilities too, and club needs to focus on appreciating new talents, not just trophy. I think that's the point. But again, ultimately they have to justify to their owner the amount of money they are spending. So trophies are important, because sadly if they are not there to develop national team, and if same thing can be said to say Premier League clubs, but many English fans say that, but I think you can't force clubs to say don't try to win trophy, just develop players. That's how not football work, because football is also about business. It's also about money. If you start losing, not winning the trophies, your team might not get sponsorship, then you might not able to field your team in ISL. VAR in ISL next season, unlikely. Bring interview with Praful Patel also. I'm not sure he will like to speak with us, because we are very direct with our questions sometime. When will KPL start? I think KPL, there are still talks going on regarding getting a new financial partner, or financial or marketing and financial partner at KFA, who will come and take the rights of KFL and everything. They might launch ISL like domestic league in Kerala very soon. There should be one friendly in India against Argentina or Portugal with Ronaldo, Messi. This will be increased national team popularity, said Sarad. Good idea. I don't want any other guy to take interview other than you, Ashish. I don't like that guy who did interview with Varun Kirkar. I think that's the point. We also want to give opportunity to other people also, and I can't be there in each and every video because I have more technical side and business side to take care. But I'm trying to get more and more content where I can be part of. I think we will resume podcast very soon. I think hopefully Sergio Lavera might be our next guest in the podcast series, and I'm thinking to launch a new podcast of South Asian football, where we'll have guests from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and Maldives coming up on our channel very soon. So yeah, we are trying to bring more and more content for you guys. Tactical videos will also resume very soon. Yeah, but again, we also thinking to launch a new show where every day, end of the day, in the evening around 7:30, 8 p.m., we will have a news roundup video for you guys, that what are the latest news in Indian football and Indian sports, of course excluding cricket. So let us know what do you guys think about that also. भाई क्या नेक्स्ट मैच में धीरज सिंह को चांस मिलना चाहिए? आई डोंट थिंक सो पुनीत भाई. I will stick with Gurpreet. It's a critical game for India. Let's not mess up with the by doing experiment. You can do experiment when we play friendly games. Where is Raul KP? He's not in the squad. Hopefully, will be part of squad very soon. Sanju Ghosh is 300 like done. Thank you, Sanju sir. India missed Copa America this year due to Bangladesh and Afghanistan. You can't say that because these games are important. And considering the situation, COVID and all, I'm not sure India would be able to travel there also. FC Goa, Hyderabad is developing young players, so why can't other clubs doing? Deepak. So that's what I'm saying. Every club have different motive, different strategy to work. I think so. Mumbai wants to win trophy. ATK Mohun Bagan wants to win trophy. So you need each and every kind of club in the league. You can't have just 10 clubs playing youngsters. Because you need that competitive edge in the game also. You have front two for next match. I will have front one. I will put Manveer or Ishan up ahead and Chhetri on the left side and Brendan just behind them. I think I will go with the 4-2-3-1 formation against Afghanistan. We need to balance it out, attack and defense. We can't be too open, because you have to remember, if Afghanistan win that match, we will might not qualify for AFC Asian Cup directly, the third round directly. Ratan Das is best friend brothers. Will you back Udanta? I have been always backing Udanta, but now he has given chances in two matches. I'm not sure should he be, starting the next game. I think I will like to see like Changte playing in that right wing role for India, And if Changte is coach doesn't trust him, then he might stick with Udanta. Still, Copa America is a huge opportunity. We'll get these opportunities in future if India will improve as a playing footballing nation. That will be great for Indian football team and Indian football. If we can, if you improve, you do well at international stage, we will get these opportunity playing Copa America. Other big team inviting us for the friendlies because India's population is huge. For example, Europe, you will find Indians everywhere. In Middle East, you will find Indians everywhere. We have seen Indian fans today in stadium in previous games also. So I think if we do well at the international stage, India will be invited by other countries, other tournaments also. Say something about Shubho Paul, who selected in FC Bayern World Cup squad. I'm not sure. There's Shubho Paul playing in I League last year. Are you talking about same Fabin Bhai? I'm not sure. Kumar Reddy and better guy who has better knowledge and better English technical knowledge interviewer. I Kumar, we are will improving, so it's not. It will be because it was his first video. I think it will be very bad of us. We will critical of him. We need to give him time. Once he do more and more video, he will be doing better. So don't worry about that. But I heard about Shubho Paul. I think I heard Shubho Paul. He played in I League, but I'm not sure he's the same player because I'm confused with the name. What are our new chances if we win AFG as well? Which teams we can face in next round? Another Turi, yeah, before we wrap up this video, just for a knowledge, next round we'll have a separate draw. So then there will a draw, and then I think 5 team or 4 teams will be drawn in a group, and then we'll play against home and away against them, just like we did in this round. I can already see more following for ISL and national team matches going in the right direction, says Aditya Jaya Raman. Totally agree. What do the Gibson sing? Again, Gibson is talented footballer, but he's not playing football for a Kerala Blaster. So once he play, then we can say that how he is at the senior level. We have seen at the youth level, but now he need to play the men's level. So let's see if Kerala Blaster have so many talented Indian players in their ranks. They're still signing more Indian players. I'm a bit surprised with that because they have to get these players loaned out, and if they're keeping in that squad, I think they should be playing more games. So all the post-match reactions, articles, everything on our website. You can go to the khelnow.com for everything. I think you can see here. If I'm correct, I don't know, maybe here. The website URL khelnow.com. And by white color jersey is lucky for so far as I totally but I think one of the worst jersey I've seen for India. No creativity, nothing. I think they need to improve our second kit because if we play more and more games, we'll be wearing that second kit more and more. Changte should be there in the playing 11 from start. I totally agree. Under 16 and 19 team का क्या update है bro? I'm nobody's training as of now under 16 and 19. I think we might start training in month of July. Let's see how June goes in COVID in India. Slowly unlock is happening all across India. So finger cross that COVID gets over so that we will our football, our life is back to normal. Uh, Bangladesh people now, I don't know, मसूद भाई आप पॉपुलेशन की फिगर्स डाल रहे हैं वो यहाँ पे रेलिवेंट नहीं है so yes, so I think that's it. If you have not liked this video, you can like this video. Thank you very very much for your all love and the support. And everybody is already starting saying bye, and we will see you very soon for India vs Afghanistan preview. Maybe I will try to set up a tactical video also. Maybe I'll shoot it from my phone and put the tactical video alongside. So let's see. I will try to do something from home only, so that will help you guys accordingly. And if you guys looking for post-match conference articles and everything, you can head to our website khelna.com. Make sure you like our social media handles also. All the links are description. Khelna on Twitter and Instagram, Khelna Football if you're looking for Indian football news on Facebook. And if you're looking to follow me, you can follow at me on Twitter and Instagram with number 7 Negi Ashish, Nagi Negi ASHISH Ashish. And I sometimes answer people queries there whenever I can. Sunil Chhetri is now just 1 goal away from being the highest Indian goal scorer in winning cause in World Cup qualifiers. I think that's also will happen very soon. Thank you for your presentation, Deepak. Thank you very much. I think we'll see you very soon. Thank you very much. Congratulations, guys. Let's enjoy. Let's celebrate this win with as you have water with me. But hopefully, India will also win against Afghanistan and will go into the third round of AFC Asian Cup. बाय बाय, कल मुझे ऑफिस जाना है, थैंक यू सो मच, सी यू आफ्टर अफगानिस्तान, यस. Tactical review, please. Another Turi. Maybe I will make a combined tactical video for Afghanistan. I'm thinking around. Let's see if I can put a tactical video for you guys because many people are asking for the same.